welcome back to another episode of the Upper Echelon Podcast. Per usual, man, I got two of my background dancers. You know what I mean? I got the OG two-tone bone.
Already.
I took him to the bus last week. I saw that, but I made sure my man's got there, and that's all that mattered. But I was here with the legend two-tone bone, man. Like I said, still the best barber in the city. That's not a debate, because I said so. But I'm also here with AAU dad. In the outfit. I'm here with my man CJ, man. I'm here with my big bro CJ, man. Hey, we sprinkling a little comedy, man, because I got to start with something that's been shocking the world, man. People, I think it's Scary Movie 6, 7. Which one is it?
I think it's 6.
Yeah, it's 6. It's 6. All right. Man, we got that Scary Movie 6 coming out, man. They had a little bit of the trailer. They're bringing back a lot of the old cast. Gen Z don't like that, man. Gen Z don't like that at all, bro. Man, y'all know more about the Wayans brothers when they was like in living color, you know what I mean, from starts. It was never no reserves, no restriction, man. They even said it like, man, we don't care who we offend. That's what comedy is supposed to be.
Right.
So I want to understand, Tom, especially what you think, man. What's the uproar about, bro? Where are they trying to go with this, man? Stop it for what? Like, what you think, man?
Let's clear it up for an old man. What generation is Gen Z?
The crime one.
The younger generation?
Yeah, man.
Okay. And the generation that will cancel you, the cancel culture.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We're next on that list eventually, but them people. Our time is coming for sure.
Yeah, it might happen.
Lord help us.
I mean, sometimes, man, we can't be so sensitive, man, and you got to understand truths are the truths, and when it's coming from a good place, people can't take comedy to offense. We used to have people back when I was younger, dudes like Andrew Dice Clay, that'll hit you with something crazy. We got guys like Corey Holcomb right now, who's actually in the middle of getting canceled. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's sad for Marlon Wayans, but I'm going to go check it out, though, man, because I enjoyed the movies back in the day. They was goofy, and I can see some stuff that would definitely get them canceled right now.
Immediately. Man, CJ, what you got, man? I know, OG definitely spoke on the cancel culture, but I'm just happy to see the films back, man. Do you think it's too late to bring them back, bro? Do you think maybe they just trying to, they did that Happy Gilmore 2? You think they trying to mimic that, bro? Like, what you think of the whole ordeal and bringing that series back?
I like the idea of them, adding to the series. However, let comedy be whatever comedy is going to be. Everything doesn't have to be for everyone. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
There it is.
Thank you. I don't think I could say that any better, bro.
There it is, and the big homie said it.
Man. And your arms ain't bigger than his, so when he said go when he around, you think he walked through doors like this, bro, to his side. So what he say go on that bus when he walk in that door?
Now I'm back on the bus.
My
Did
fault,
y'all hear that? Now I'm back on the bus.
Hey man, let's switch gears just a little bit, man, just a little bit. This will lead one into the other, but who do y'all think music's best producer is? And actually, give me your top 3 producers. I don't even care if they all the same, because I think, man, they probably gonna be similar. But Tom, what you think? Who are your top 3 producers right now, man?
Man, it's kind of hard, really, to just only give you 3, but I'm gonna say KLC and Beats by the Pound, Manny Fresh, and it's some other ones, man.
The dude that made Computer Love.
He said Roger Troutman and them. Hey, but no, they on there too though. He try to hit me with an old brother joke. That's all.
Should we do up?
I think he in Gen Z, man. He might be in Gen Z, man.
Yeah,
But
don't cancel him.
right. Let's cancel this guy. No, let's cancel this guy. Manny Fresh had cold beats too. And with the new day though, you got the not Swish, but Metro Boomin. He's growing. He's growing, but I like the mechanics. But my top 3 though, I'm gonna go Lil Jon, Ooh, can't even remember what all I said, man. I think
KLC.
KLC,
Manny Fresh.
and Manny Fresh.
Bet. CJ, what you got, man? You're a little bit of a younger generation than him. I just want to see how it transcends through time.
Dylan.
Because I spit on fire.
No, meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm gonna say producers, top 3. You gotta have Timbo. This isn't in no
You stole one
particular
of
order.
mine. You stole one of mine.
I gotta have Timbo on the list. Dr. Dre, just because it's Dr. Dre.
You're right.
And who beats do I just be like, man, that beat smacking? Zaytoven.
Damn it. All right, man.
I was just about to say.
He stole my list. Man, hey.
They cold.
Fire. Zaytoven had you would put a 15 or some 212s in your car, boys. They about to eat them up,
Man, you
man.
had a Cadillac going crazy.
Man. Not the North Star either. But
Now you hating on Cadillac.
hey, man. They could keep that one. Man, you already know I gotta put Pharrell in there. That's probably gonna be my one.
That's dope.
Timberland was definitely number 2. And I like Tay Keith right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I said, I'm a little bit of younger generation. I like how he put together the whole Memphis scene. All of his beats knock. You know what I mean?
So since you said that, your new producer would be Metro Boomin.
No, I don't.
You said he was growing. You said he was
No
growing.
disrespect, but I'm more like I'm feeling. I see Metro Boomin has a wave, but the newer producers, I like the Mechanics. You know what I'm saying? I think they probably one of the hardest ones like right now.
You would say Tay Keith. out
Yeah,
of Memphis.
for sure.
So then, my new producer, I can't say Alchemist because he's not new.
He is fired up. Shout out Alchemist.
What's the dude? Harry Fraud. He do a lot of work with Ransom and them, man.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all, man, Harry Fraud. Yeah.
I'm gonna do an honorable mention for Murder on the Beat. Murder on the Beat is nice too. I can't. He did a lot of Migos stuff too, so I can't leave him out.
Okay.
But man, you mentioned one. You halfway mentioned them, and it's something we got to circle back to because he ties into what I was saying. I'm gonna ask another request. This revolves around Swiss Beats for sure. But we heard a question on another podcast, man. They said, does Jadakiss have a classic album? They blame production a little bit and said maybe that's the reason why not. Who produced most of his albums?
That's definitely what it is. Jada got some of the hardest bars known to man, and if he gets on your track, he's going to spit better than you.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what's going to happen
Mm-hmm.
every time. And he had bad production. It was just certain people, man, wasn't part of whatever was going on. This Illuminati, the Diddy parties, whatever it was, man. Certain people wasn't part of that, man. So you don't get top tier production. And the person that was giving him the beats, I don't think that he was, he was more swag and just super New Yorked out.
So because he didn't get oiled up,
Yeah. Real
bro couldn't get the good beats.
Real ones ain't going like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Just making sure I got his. What is his classic album, by the way? What's his classic album, by the way?
I feel like what backs up my statement is he always got lyrics, but when they put him behind that Little John beat, when they were just letting him go crazy, man, he went down there and burnt that thing apart, and he was saying it on the track like, yeah, you already know what's happening when they give me this, you know what I'm saying? But them Little John beats is probably $250,000 a beat, 808, you know what I'm saying? So they won't put $3 million behind the producer for Jadakiss.
I see what you said.
The hood homie, that's all right. He's gonna be able to have to give these beats. You know what I'm saying? And it's no machine. There was no machine behind Jada. There it is.
You ran from the question. You didn't say his classic album though. Which one you think? If you got to pick,
I don't know.
you don't know.
don't
You
know.
say they all classics then. I'll run with that too.
I'm saying they all classics, but I'm just saying they could have been better. Like Jada could have been way more famous if they would have put a different machine behind him.
And he never left his crew. That's definitely, even I know that. But I don't know, man. Some of Swiss Beats is decent, you know what I mean? But I think he get more credit for bagging Alicia than really making beats these days, if I'm being honest, bro.
That is a great point.
That's the first thing
They
you know
talk
him
about
for,
his
bro.
relationship with Alicia Keys more than the legacy that he left in music.
Thank you.
I'm just asking, and y'all can leave it in the comment section or whatever. So, what is your favorite Swiss beat?
You
What is
fancy,
yours?
huh? You fancy, huh? With him and Drake?
With T.I. Yeah.
He do got one with T.I. too.
No, that
man.
one, no. Fancy
Yeah.
with
T.I. is on that too, yeah.
Yep.
That's his best one. I think we left out Kanye on that producer list too, because
We did.
Yeah, there's only 3.
he got some stuff going on. That's why I left him
Kanye is crazy.
Hey man, shout outs to Swiss, but I'm still, hey man, Swiss. That You Fancy beat, that was smooth, but who was on that track?
The GOAT.
The king of the
Two of the goats.
Come on, man. Come on.
The king of the north and the king of the south, boy.
I get over here and ham bone right now. Come on, man. And I ain't saying, it's gonna be that. And I ain't like certain stuff, man. You Fancy, huh? As big, they comparing. We just talking about Manny Fresh, Kanye West, KLC. Like you could just throw beats on. They're not throwing a You Fancy, huh? Beat on at the club while we ready for the artist to come out and people just turning up to just the beat. They not.
Right. You right.
And it's still a good song.
You're right.
It's still a good song, but they never gave Jada them type of beats to where Jada, but man, come on, man.
I definitely, because if you can get somebody like Nas, and shout out Nas too, that's a legend, bro. That's another barred up gentleman. But look at the, global impact that he done had, you know what I mean? And that's a lyricist, bro, you know what I mean? So that's, like you said, he ain't get the push. I don't think the production was right, but that make a lot of sense, though. It makes a lot of sense, but.
Jada does have a classic album.
What you got? I was just about to ask you that, too.
The first joint. If you're going to say, okay, in my opinion, Jadakiss has 2 classic albums because the Locks have a classic album.
Facts,
For sure.
That We Are the Streets.
Yeah.
So
he about right as rain over there, man.
like that music was different at that time because like Jay-Z was really, because I'm a real whole fan, you know what I'm saying? Jay was like, ain't nobody seeing me in this.
He's driving a reasonable doubt.
But the Locks, Jadakiss, DMX, that whole wave.
Is 50 in there too? In that wave too? Or is he a
No,
little later?
he's later.
Okay.
That wave, that 97, 96.
Okay.
After Big and Pac,
Yep.
This is the after Big and Pac.
Yep.
You feel me?
Right.
Because they shut it down for everybody for a while.
Facts.
Couldn't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang happened to survive during Big and Pac.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it, being original.
Super New York.
Yep. But whatever.
They got the RZA too. Speaking of producers, yeah.
But yeah, I would say that We Are the Streets album is definitely a classic album. And then his first solo album, Kiss the Game Goodbye.
That is fire. That's the first one I actually ever heard of him. And when I was real young too, ever heard of Jadakiss was that Kiss the Game Goodbye.
He went so crazy. Like he just rapped. Like, so those are classic albums. So I just heard that question on another platform, on a Math Hoffa platform, and then shout out to Zip with the Drip. I watched his response to that, and he was just kind of saying the same thing I'm saying. Like, how do you not say Jada doesn't have a classic album? It's like 16, 17 tracks on there. Or 18, whatever, however many it's on there, it's like no skips, maybe 1 or 2, like real talk. It's like that. You can really put that, press play and just, you know what I'm saying, forget about it.
And that's credit to the artist. That's credit to the artist. That's what the artists are. Artists will do that to you. You know what I'm saying?
Give it to Swizzy.
I mean, Swizzy, I'll give it to you. Swizzy. You had some of the, you know what I'm saying? There was still some tracks, Swizzy.
DJ
But
Premier was all over there.
Facts.
Timbaland
Facts.
that's what I'm saying. It wasn't just.
Yeah, it wasn't just Swizz. He had a lot of
Like,
great production on that.
I'm just thinking, like, who else did Swizz turn up, man? Like, Swizz.
Cassidy.
Now
you laughing.
Oh, no, I'm not laughing at Cassidy. Shout out to Cass. But no, this is the beats. Those were, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. I got my drink and my two-step. Like, all right, fam. You probably got about like, fam. We probably can't give a whole album of just Swizzy. We just chilling with Swizzy. We should be able to. He's been around long enough.
Wait a second.
Hitmaker is another one, by the
He
way.
said, hold on. Let me say this.
Okay.
Let me say this real quick, bro. I just remember something. Swiss Beats has his own album, Ghetto Stories.
Okay.
Swiss, that album, if anybody remember that from 2000 something, 1, 2 or whatever, he got that Nori track on there. Jadakiss got that Big Business on there with Ron Isley. Then they had the Bigger Business remix. Jada has the best verse on there.
Okay.
That's the one where Cassidy said, "My doghouse got a backyard,"
Right.
all that.
Right.
Man, Kiss verse is still like, he's like that, man. So yeah, that Swiss
and-
Beats did do a whole tape, and it was rocking.
And Swizz, I'm on your neck a little too much, baby, but
Don't walk back now.
yeah,
He
no,
meant
we
it. He meant what he said.
we ain't walking back though. But amongst the producers I just named, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it wasn't even a diss to Swizz, really. It was supposed to be saying that Jadakiss, he didn't get the same push that like bro was saying, like Hov was winning at the time. If they would have put all that Black Album and Reasonable Doubt production behind Jadakiss, it could have been just
They
as
said,
big.
I heard somewhere that they said Kiss couldn't sell the record the way Jay-Z does.
That's facts. I can't deny
Jay-Z, the
that.
personality, the persona, they said
Yeah.
Jay-Z can sell the record unlike Jadakiss for whatever reason. It was like, nah, it's just different.
Bud Crawford, Floyd Mayweather,
Mm.
that type of stuff. You
They
know
was
what I'm saying?
they like Griselda.
That is
They
a-
was the
That
Griselda
is
back
a
then.
great, that is
Facts.
a great analogy, bro.
Facts.
That is a great analogy. You absolutely right.
And shout out Bud, shout out Floyd for sure.
Shout out to
Yeah.
both
They,
of
they
them
like
guys.
the Locks is like they remind me of Griselda now, bro.
100%.
Because you got to think
100%.
Benny,
Kanye,
West Side.
Conway.
Conway's one of my goats too. He up there.
You
But
like him more than Benny?
it depend on the track. I really can't say because like
You mess with Spesh, 38 Spesh?
I like that album that him and Benny did together. That one is tough.
Established
That one is
Shot?
tough.
Yeah,
That Stabbed and Shot too is super
Yeah.
fire too, boy. Yeah, they
Yeah.
got some.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. But it remind me just like that though, man. They had to push initially, you know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, let's walk back a little bit from them, you know what I mean? But them is some barred up gentlemen, dog. Ain't
100%.
nobody messing with them bar for bar.
100%.
But let me switch gears a little bit. We wore mediums anyway, just to get to this point. You know what I mean? But
Man, this dude, man.
I forgot mine. He obviously
Man, next
did not, but,
episode,
you know,
man, sit over there, man.
I'm gonna be the one holding the boom next episode. No, man, I see a lot of, especially with the new year just happening too, just a lot about fitness journeys and how they hard to stay on a little bit, you know what I mean? And I can acknowledge bumps in the roads happen. People ain't perfect, but I think people go in there trying to like, oh, I'm gonna be Superman. I'm gonna lift every day. I'm gonna do this. Just go in there and get on the treadmill and walk for 20 minutes, you know, and build the habit of being there. I would say that's the first portion of any start to that type of journey, man, because you're not about to sit there and have a perfect diet off the rip. You're not about to go in there and lift like Superman and everything's efficient. You got to go through the learning curve and then building and breaking other habits, man. But that's what I would say for the start. What would you say is the biggest thing to think of when you start any type of fitness journey, bro?
Ooh, I would say you just gotta look at yourself.
Mm.
You have to really be selfish, and it sounds crazy, but you have to become a little self-centered.
That's fire.
If you are not content with your performance, with your presentation, with your productivity in your life, you have to look at yourself. This is about being fit mentally, spiritually, physically, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look at yourself and just ask yourself, like, man, do I want to do more push-ups? Do I want to make more money in life? Do I want to have a bigger house?
You eating right now.
If you don't want more out of life, that's cool. I'm not mad at you for being content, but don't be mad when somebody else wants a whole lot more than you do.
Right.
Bars. That's a barred up gentleman right there. Absolutely.
So like, what y'all eating though?
It's a lot of chicken and rice to start with, you know what I mean? I think if you meal prep, it makes it easier because it's those times where you super hungry and you don't, like, oh, it ain't nothing in the fridge. I'm going to just go get some McDonald's real quick. It's right down the street, or some Freddy's, wherever you at, you know. I think meal prepping has been the biggest savior for me, but having a diet that's conducive to your workouts, like if you're trying to be a runner,
There we go.
you're about to be eating things that are more loaded with carbs, you know what I mean? And you're going to be out there doing more activity. But if I'm about to lift and I'm trying to bulk, that's like beef and potatoes, you know what I mean? If I'm trying to cut chicken and rice and I'm keeping up a lot of activity, I'm getting my heart going, you know, it's all about the cardiovascular. But a lot of people will never have it all lined up. So it's like, why am I getting bigger even though I'm working out? I'm like, look how you eating though, man. It doesn't make any sense as to how you're eating and then how you're working out.
I kind of, bro, for me, honestly, I think it's more of a what you're not. It's like it's not what you're doing, it's what you're not doing. So if you're not eating certain foods, if you're not drinking a whole lot of coffees, like these lattes and whatnot,
Sugar,
you know what I'm saying? If you're not doing that, the average person is active. They already, if they don't have a sedentary, you know what I'm saying, job or what have you, they moving and grooving.
Right.
So if you are avoiding a lot of the pitfalls in diet, you don't have to be that strict.
What about people that drink coffee? You just said something about coffee. You should not drink coffee.
No, so it's like
I drink coffee. So.
I do too. But now it's a certain way. So sugar, real quick.
You about to hit it.
Sugar affects the blood only if there is no fiber already in the blood. So diabetes happens because there's too much sugar running through the system. The way you prevent that is, this is what the nutritionists, dietitians are saying, bro.
Okay.
She says, I love chocolate cake. I'm always eating chocolate cake. It's not a problem for me. The thing is, I eat the chocolate cake after I've eaten a full course meal. I've had my breakfast. I've had my dessert. I've had my my lunch. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm having dinner at a decent time, so my blood is not susceptible to the glucose spike from the chocolate cake.
Like they say put some green on top of it. That's what the old school tell you. You know, you can eat it, but you might have to have a salad or something.
That's the thing. That's the thing right there. So, you know, it's not really what you do, it's just how you do it.
Man, I was in the Marine Corps. I'm gonna do a dead giveaway. I rely on discipline, absolutely. That's a big factor though. We kind of dancing around that just because you can't really start, it got to be like this super strict. The way we live, we're disciplined, you know what I mean? We want this is a XL right here. This don't look like no XL, you know what I mean? I belong on the cover of Rexius right now, cuz. No.
I gotta hit the drink on this.
Let me hit the drink.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe, man. We definitely appreciate the engagement, man. But no, it don't have to be that serious, man. But a little bit of discipline, a little bit of sacrifice has to come into play. You know, I don't think it come much more than that. But I know, stop trying to be an Instagram model, though. You don't. When you think of fitness, you don't have to think, oh, I need to be looking like this.
Whoa.
Bro, be the best version of you. Because
Whoa.
that's not realistic. That's what they do for a living. I work in an office, bro.
Say that again.
Stop trying to be an Instagram model. That's not you. It doesn't have to be you to be fit. Health is wealth, man, but that's not fit. That's sometimes that's a lot of cutting. And people do that for a living. And they're going to change the angle. They're going to do the editing to make it look like they super this, super that. That's not real. Go touch grass.
Hey.
Just start your own journey.
I love
And they
when
be
you say
getting them
that, bro. Go
BBLs
touch
too.
grass.
The men be getting them BBLs too.
Let me say this real quick to all you. I'm not going to be long-winded on this, fellas, but bro, you bought up BBLs for these men's. Listen, I have close people in my life who were my sis. She went through the gastric bypass,
Yeah.
and
I can
you
support
know,
that.
so
Mhm.
if a man is in a situation to where he has to do this, and then it's a lot of hanging skin or what have you.
Hell, yeah.
Hey, look, do what you gotta do, bruh. Do what you gotta do. But I'm talking about these guys who they wearing what's the things? The waist trainer. If I see another waist trainer in the men's locker room, guys coming in there, oh yeah, so I was talking to my buddy, and then like, boy, if you don't just eat better, like no, I'm saying these BBLs on the men, like we're men. Do some push-ups.
Hey.
Do some push-ups.
And CJ said it, man. We gotta move on because he getting warmed up over here, man. He know his bus about to arrive, man. We about to we gonna end on a heater, man. Oh, hey, let's throw a little education your way, man. Listen, man. There's a Senate race, I believe, man, and our girl Jasmine Crockett did not come out the victor. CJ, you put us on, man. Educate us a little more. You've been eating today, bro. What happened, man?
Frankly, she was just like I've been saying for a while now, fellas. She's too intelligent, too articulate, too knowledgeable to not be where she's trying to be. The issue is she's too emotional. Nobody's going for that, yo. They not going for that. You have to lead with integrity and intelligence. She was trying to lead with, oh, these people are bad. Let me tell you why. She's throwing insults. She was trying to, they were saying she owned them in that debate and all this type of stuff.
Right.
We can't do that. She's too smart to not be further in her career where she's trying to go. I don't know what she's trying to do. Whatever she's trying to do is, I wish her the best. You know what I'm saying? More power to her. She's too accomplished to not be where she's trying to get to. I saw it. I'm like, yo, Jasmine Crockett, why do you have such a obsession with, like, you're trying to bring out all these negative attributes in Donald Trump and in the Republicans instead of presenting the real issues, which is economical misappropriation. They playing with the money. Why are we talking about all this stuff that Donald Trump doing when if we just be like, yo, we ain't gonna worry about this dude right now. Where is this money at? Let's get the communities better economically. That's it.
I think she just chose the wrong battle, like you're saying. She chose to point out negative stuff about Donald Trump, and you need to everybody know that you got to pick out what you was gonna do and where that target problem is.
Yep.
Absolutely. Hey, leave y'all thoughts in the comments, man. I know we're gonna have to do another episode about a couple of things sharing about politics, but hey, we unfortunately do gotta wrap up today. Like I said, my man's gonna have to run after the bus now, but I want to thank y'all for coming in for another week and seeing the Upper Echelon
That's why your car's
podcast, man. It's a SS Camaro, baby. Hey, that's another one, man. We